Now, Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley will clash in a huge heavyweight battle on the 25th of October, with both men currently holding interim world title belts. Parker remains the mandatory challenger to current undisputed champion Oleksandr Usyk, but there remains question marks about the Ukrainian fighter's fitness. So we can now speak to Parker about his upcoming fight and plans for the future. Great to see you, Joseph. Thanks so much for coming on the show. So look, I don't need to remind you, you remain the #1 contender to the WBO heavyweight title. Why have you accepted this fight against Wardley?
I've accepted this fight because I've been waiting for a while, and I'm just keen to fight. I'm keen to fight everyone and anyone. And Wardley accepted the challenge, and it just shows that we're both hungry to prove ourselves that we are the best in the world.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you about Oleksandr Usyk. Do you and your team have any doubts about Usyk's fitness or perhaps the desire to complete the mandatory defence against you?
I mean, we have seen videos circulating online with his dancing, and he is meant to be injured. So, listen, if he is injured, may he recover as fast as he can so he can come back and fight one of us, whoever wins this next fight. But he has been busy, and he deserves time off with his family.
So in terms of the Wardley fight then, is this about making a statement?
Yeah, I want to go out there and put on the best performance. And first, you have to put in work in camp. But I'm looking forward to the challenge of what Wardley brings. I know everyone says that he's got the power to knock everyone out. So I want to test that and see what I can bring to the table as well.
Joseph, what do you think about the heavyweight scene at the moment? Do you think it's in a healthy space?
I think it's in a great place, and to be ranked in the top 5 in the world, I just want to I want to fight everyone that's in the top 5, top 10 in the world. But I think it's in a great place, and you're going to see the new heavyweights come on the rise. You're going to see old ones still giving it their best, and I think it's there's a lot of big fights to be made.
You talk about new fighters coming in. Let's just look back at some old, because I wanted to ask you about Mike Tyson's exhibition fight against Floyd Mayweather. Do you think, there's been a lot of chat online about it not being safe for Tyson to get involved at his age? What's your thoughts on it?
My thoughts are that Mike Tyson in his prime was a beast, and he was a great fighter and achieved a lot, champion of the world. But I think at the age that he's at, he should leave it alone. It's one of those things. Boxing is a sport where you can really do some damage, and even though it's an exhibition, it can cause him problems. But he's his own man, and he's decided to take the fight.
You obviously have a long history with Anthony Joshua. Can we get your take on his potential fight with Jake Paul? Now, look, if that does happen, can that change your opinion on AJ at all?
AJ, listen, he was a great champion when he was champion, and if he is serious about boxing and serious about still being involved in the sport at a top level, that fight doesn't make any sense at all. Jake Paul has done well, to promote himself and saying that he's one of the best in the world. But if you look at it, he's not really a real boxer. He's a YouTuber coming into boxing, and he has done well. But if AJ wants to be serious, then he has to fight the top fighters in the world.
Okay. And just finally, Joseph, wanted to ask about your cancelled fight with Daniel Dubois. You are at different points in your career, of course, but if the right circumstances were to arise, is that something that we might see, the fight that we missed out on last year?
I think we have unfinished business, but I need to get past Wardley first, and then we can talk about every other fight there is.
Great stuff. Great to talk to you. Thank you for joining us. We wish you luck, and we speak to you soon.
Thank you very much.